Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey girlfriend, you've reached Risky Intentions, where the balanced fun hoes go for spiritual enlightenment while still being a little risque. Follow us each week as we unpack healing past trauma, living with intention, and vibing higher, as we share all the raunchy ass stories that got us here.
Welcome back. Hey, what's up, y'all? You know, it's your girl Jordy.
And it's your girl CC.
And this is Risky Intentions.
Welcome back.
Hi, guys.
How you feeling, Jay?
You know, I am feeling very, I'm feeling all of the feels.
Hey.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
It's been a week for me. Retrograde is in full effect.
Retrograde is retrograding.
I am feeling
She's beating
all
my
of her.
ass. Actually, I'm not going to say she beating my ass, but she got hands.
She got
not
some...
Molly Wop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel her.
Yeah, she's definitely got hands.
I feel her presence. She is here. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like this week has just been a little crazy. But we here.
We're here. We're leaning with it. We're rocking with it. That's fine. What is your affirmation for the week? It's going to keep us together this week.
Yes, honey. So my affirmation this week is a little bit surrounded around self-worth and a little bit of, you know. Okay, sorry. My affirmation this week is that I am not moved by material achievements. I am not my salary. And my material things do not value or dictate my self-worth. You know, I think this kind of stems from getting a new car. A little bit. I think it was just, I don't know. I think this idea of like, okay, once you have this, you know, you always are striving for more. You're always striving for better, right? And I think sometimes we put so much on that end goal, so much weight on it. It's so heavy. It's this, it's that. And then once you get it, it's kind of just like, it's just a car.
And then you're like, and what's next?
Yeah. I think my kind of personality is I'm never satisfied. And it scares the living shit out of me. Like, legit. I'm never... My mom has always told me, like, as a kid, like, you're never satisfied. You're never grateful. And not that I'm not grateful. I think I'm definitely grateful for my presence, my state of being, my headspace, my health, my like, the way that I think, my consciousness, my capacity. I'm so grateful for that. But I think just material things, you know? Like,
They'll make you.
And I think, yeah. They don't make you.
I like this. You are not your salary.
I
And
think
the material things, it's easy to like, of course you want nice things. You want better for yourself, but that doesn't gauge who you are or where you are really.
Yeah.
I think a period of time where I really put a lot of emphasis on my materials and what I owned, I was actually doing awful in life.
Right.
My headspace was who knows where.
Right.
So
In the dirt.
and like, honey, if you want that Walmart t-shirt, don't let anybody tell you can't rock that and make it a thing, you know.
I think more so just placing so much like power within material things.
Yeah,
of
like, I'm on this
makes me
stature.
cool. And it's just kind of like, I think I just noticed this path, like not even path, but just the motions of like, get out of that. That's not you. It's ugly. It's really fucking ugly. I'm not into it. But we here. So
I like the self-awareness, and I hope you really hold on to that this week.
I'm gonna try.
Because you are not your whip. It is fly, though.
The whip is fly, baby.
The whip
it's
is
fucking
fly,
cute.
though.
It's actually really cute. I'm
Love it and enjoy it, and
I'm loving her. And you know what? That's another thing too.
feel like a baddie in it.
It's okay to have nice things. It's okay to treat yourself. It's okay to want nice things. I'm not saying, you know, that it's not. But I think just do what's true to you. Do what makes sense for you and what feels good for you.
I love that.
What's your affirmation this week?
Mine is, I am divinely supported by the universe. I have everything that I'll ever need.
All things are working for my good, honey.
Yes. One of my favorite Erykah Badu lines, she said she was born underwater with $3.06. Yeah, you may laugh because you did not do your math. And like basically what she meant by that is I came into this world with a full 360, a full circle, everything that I'll ever need. And it's like we forget that.
Wow. Literally today years old when I just...
Today years old? Yeah, a lot of people don't realize. And they love that song On and like don't realize like what she said. Like I was born underwater with $3.06, 360. I was born with a full circle, everything I'll ever need. And really
And you may laugh because you did not do your math.
We truly have everything right here. And same thing. I just bought my new car. And I was just like, okay, this is cute, but like now I need more. I want to do more. And it's like, girl, sit.
Yeah.
Chill. Enjoy that.
Yeah.
And
celebrate the victories, but live within, like, makes sense. Live within your means. Live beneath your means.
Truly, if you want to get ahead.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Just big picture shit.
I think, too, what it is, it's definitely between social media era and we live in LA, you know, everything's fast, super fly, brand new everything. It's so overstimulating. You're like, yeah, I want to keep up. Yeah. I still want to be seen and in the mix and feel like I'm
keeping it with the Joneses.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But only do it if it makes sense. But it's like I just got what I've been tripping over for the past 2 months.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it worked out just how it was supposed to.
Right on time.
And anything else that's supposed to be for me will be there for me. And the universe constantly supports me. It's always there when I need it.
I think that's so funny because you think of like, you know, oh my God, you know, the universe. We were just talking about like funds and money and prosperity. And it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, money's supposed to be coming to me and this, that, and the third. And it's like, but when? And then literally, was it like literally 2 days later?
2 days ago.
And money came to you.
It did.
And it's just...
Wow.
Opportunities. It's beautiful.
And it's always flowing.
Will take care of you. The same way that the birds have to eat in the morning. Like, you're going to eat.
You're going to eat. As long as you know you're going to eat and then you're working towards the end.
Right.
It's fine. We be going together.
I like that.
We be going together. Jay, what's the tea?
Oh, my goodness, girl. What is the tea?
Hold on, you got some heavy tea. I need a sip for this one. If you're wherever you're at, salud. See a drink, take a drink, shot. Truly, you know, whatever. Drink that Truly.
Truly's give me headaches. They're kind of like Four Locos for me, like White Claws.
Not Four Locos.
Nothing. I'm a little dramatic.
Yeah, nothing could do like Four Locos when they first came out.
Yeah. That was a time in life. I remember drinking Four Locos heavy.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's not. Please, let's not.
I remember waking up smelling like a Four Loco. So
yeah, it was disgusting. It was
like a watermelon like, Four Loco to be exact.
They were so fucking good. Do you remember the Buzz Balls?
Yeah.
I digress.
Yeah. They recalled those for a reason.
Crack in a can. What's the tea? What's the tea, sis?
You had some real spicy tea for us.
Oh, my goodness.
And
yes.
It's sad, but, ooh, child, the ghetto.
Okay, so the ghetto is fucking here. We are in the ghetto. Let me take you down. The tea is that Carmelo Anthony has apparently, supposedly, fathered twins to this young lady. As we know, he's very much so married.
Twins are already here.
The twins are here.
Twins have been born.
They're newborn twins.
Okay.
They're newborn twins.
We just found out about said twins.
Okay, so let me back up a little bit. Her name is Miley, M-I-Y Lee. She is Lee Daniels' niece. Apparently. She gave birth to 2 premature twins that have health issues and whatever. Not in whatever, but they have health issues. They're premature. And yeah, she came out with this Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just read something else and it's insane. Wait. The woman explained that she met Carmelo Anthony in New York in 2020. After turning him down a few times, he insisted that he was not trying to hit on her, but just wanted to be cool and hang out. Because of his good energy and vibe, she went along with it and kept in contact with him. She said during 2020, they talked almost every day, and the two eventually hung out and later started hooking up. She noted that although she knew Carmelo was Anthony, he came off as a very single man because he would FaceTime her in bed at his home.
While his
who
wife
he
was
shares
working.
with Lala Anthony, and noted that he didn't even spend holidays with his family. So it's like, so you admitted to being ain't shit. Okay.
And that was attractive to you?
While she admits that she is no angel, she says that she honestly didn't feel bad about seeing Carmelo because she alleges that she also knows who's fucking Lala too, end quote.
The scandal of it all.
Honey, the tea is peeping hot.
I think it's burning the roof of my mouth.
Baby.
Oh my God.
It's a little ripped up at the top.
Well, damn. So they're both cheating. Move on. Let's not get mad here. We're both cheating.
Well, Lala has apparently, not apparently, she did. She filed for divorce from him after 11 years of marriage. And it's funny because I think around the time that, do you watch Power? Mm-mm. Okay, so Lala was on Power, and there was like a scene where it's like a fucking scene, and she's like naked, she's topless. It was a big fucking Black Twitter.
I'm gonna go find that scene though.
Insane. Body is banging, curvy waist. Like, she doesn't need him. She doesn't need, you know what I mean? She's built a name for herself. She's got longevity in this industry. She's Kim Kardashian's best friend. She's best friends with Serena. Like, she's good. She's fucking in a good place. Not even that. Let me rewind, because I feel like being best friends with people doesn't make you cool. I don't know what else she has been doing over the past 11 years aside from being his wife.
I mean,
she's acting now.
I'm saying, like, even
before hosting, on MTV.
Yeah, that's how she even got her
start. I
Yeah.
haven't seen her working. I don't know. I don't fucking. Let me not sound like a hater.
I'm pretty sure she's dropped different lines and different stuff.
Okay, she got
money.
Revenue.
She got her own money. She definitely got her own bag.
Honey, I do not think that she doesn't. I like Lala a lot, actually. I just like that she's like a radio personality and she's cool.
I think she was like super dope before
he
was even like a thought in anyone's mind. She already was deep in the game.
Well, so when she was doing this show, they were separated because he had something else happen. Either he was cheating on her. I don't know if you remember. Maybe
probably
like
cheating.
A couple years ago.
Yeah, I do remember. There was like a rough patch where I thought they were like kind of done.
They were going to be done. Mm-hmm. And yeah, now having newborn twins.
Now they're done.
Yeah.
But the tea of it all, the lady, what's her name? Miley.
M-I-Y is Miley. And Lee is the last name.
I know who she's fucking, so.
But I also know who
I don't feel that bad about it.
That's if. Oof.
Hey.
I need the receipts, because you can't be making claims like that without getting sued, honey.
She must have synced it. Wow. Spicy.
But she said that they were talking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they were friends. Like, that her and Carmelo were, like, they didn't start off just, like, a sexual relationship. Like, they were friends first. They would hang out, and then they eventually hooked up. And then, you know what I mean? I feel like niggas be pillow talking with bitches. You know what I mean? Like, a man will tell you, not that, that sounds awful that I date guys that have women. I don't at all. But I'm just saying, men will tell you past dirt or traumas or hurt.
Oh, they say a lot.
When they feel comfortable.
Men talk a lot. Niggas talk more than bitches these days.
But it's like he could have been venting to her about fucking Lala. You know what I mean? Of like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe let's not go that far. I don't know. But some people have swinger relationships and like, well, now it's in the light, so now we got a divorce.
I mean, sounds like they were just both doing them. And shit has officially hit the fan. Because I think once kids are involved, it's like, yeah, do I want to stay here and look a fool? Even if I am already doing me, and especially if I'm already doing me, it's like,
I don't need to
What
be
What
here.
are we doing here?
I don't need to be here.
What are we doing here? Girl, get your divorce and carry on. Carry right along. I don't like believe in divorce like as the first means of a relationship breakup, but if we're both out here, let's not make a fool of each other, of our marriage. Like, we had 11 years. It was a good run. Let's carry the fuck on. Clearly we're over this.
Right.
Well, dang, my tea ain't that hot, honey. It ain't that hot.
Tell me your
It's just kind of funny. It's kind of funny, and it definitely pertains to what we're going to be talking about later, our topic this week. But so Meg Thee Stallion just dropped her Thought Shit video, and she's running over a white female politician. And so Deanna Lorraine, she's a white female politician, and she feels like it may be directed towards her.
She feels this way.
Yeah, she feels like it's probably shade towards her.
Why would she feel like that?
Back when Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B released the WAP video, she was very heavily in the media, loud about it, that they set back, she says, in quote, her actual words, they set back the entire female race by 100 years with the vulgarities of the video.
Why?
There was a lot of shade around the WAP video. A lot of shade.
I do know that.
Yeah.
I understand it, but I'm just saying, like, this is some wet-ass pussy. Like, why does that have to be...
Like, you should have vibed with it. Maybe she got a dry-ass pussy. I don't know.
She got dap.
She got a dap. She got a dap, and so she can't relate. I don't know. But yeah, so the hot girl did do that in her video, but it's like, how do you gather all of that from this one video?
Well, she's fucking a lot of people up in this video. A lot of white people up. Like, it's a lot, like, right? Isn't that the whole white people just getting twerked on and hit by buses? I don't know. That's what I saw.
I felt like Meg, even though people want to downplay her and talk about her music, or
I love Meg. She can spit. She's
got
her
bars.
She has actual fucking bars.
Actual bars.
Like, I feel like, and it like makes it like Nicki Minaj's bars. And not to say that.
Nah, Nicki make a lot of sense. We don't even need that debate right now.
Sometimes she makes sense, but I feel like sometimes like. And it's not even to say, it's just silly.
Nicki's very clever.
I'm not saying that she's not. I just think it's more so like silly bars. Like, Meg doesn't really have silly bars. Like, I feel like Nicki, like, making a sandwich and like this. It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's just different. It's just different. It's
definitely different.
It's like silly to me almost. Not all the time, obviously. I fuck with Nicki heavy. But I will say, it's just different.
Meg has just like
Nicki crawled so Meg can run or walk or whatever people say.
Like, we can't have this discussion because Nicki's still... Nobody's really touching Nicki's bars also. I think it's definitely a different delivery. Meg comes like definitely like a strong... She has almost like a masculine delivery and like the things that she says.
I think maybe that's why I like
Nicki is like, she's playful, but she be saying some shit. But she be saying some very, very clever clever stuff.
She certainly does.
So people, and I think because she started off coming off all gimmicky, that people read into that person, not realizing like, no, she's really saying something here. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Yes.
Out the ass.
Out the ass.
What were we talking about?
We was talking about how this white lady, Deanna Lorraine, felt triggered and traumatized by this video, Thought Shit, because she feels like it was a jab at her. And I said it ties into our topic because our topic, what we're talking about today, is basically essentially white fragility and how white woman tears are a thing. And, you know, white women do feel triggered or appalled when woe is me attitude towards things that are really not even in their realm, shouldn't even be on their radar. Right. You know, it's like peep it, like it, dislike it, and carry right along. And I feel like it's like, if you felt that triggered, Meg's probably not thinking twice about you.
At all.
But also, if it was a little diss, a little shade, you might have deserved it.
Right. If you feel some kind of way, like, you gotta tie that shit up and tie that boot. What is it?
What?
Like if the shoe fits. If the shoe fits.
The
then
shoe
wear it.
fits, wear it. Not tie that boot.
Tie that boot up. If I ain't
Strap
fucking-
that boot up.
If the shoe fits, wear it.
Wear it. So
If
she
you
wearing
felt
it.
some kind of way,
She's
that's
pressed.
on you.
Pressed like a panini.
It's not on you, it's on you.
Stressed. Poor thing.
So what is she? Has Meg responded?
No, she's not gonna. I don't think she's even gonna respond to her. To be honest.
Why would she?
She's like, yeah, think what you want. Maybe I did run you over with a bus.
Maybe. Probably. Guess we'll never know.
I love it.
Sis, you ain't woke.
You ain't woke.
You ain't woke, sis. I feel like, I don't know, white fragility, gender norms, just social norms of things that you don't even inherently know that you're doing, that I guess other races don't notice that they're doing to, like, Black people. It's interesting. I feel like my trife life this week definitely kind of ties into that a little bit. You know, my hair is a fro. I have my big ass fro.
A delicious, healthy fuck.
I say fro. It's a fro.
fuck.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's very thick.
She's fun. You know, it's big. It's big. It's crazy. 9 times out of 10, my hair is in a fro. This week I went to go get my nails done. Went to a new lady. Not a new shop, but went to a new lady, and we're vibing. Entire time we're vibing. We're having a good time. We're chatting. We're shooting the shit. It's cool. Whatever. So I finished my appointment. I go to wash my hands, and she was like sitting there. You know, we're like standing next to each other. I'm washing my hands. She's here, like with the napkins, and she's sitting there with the napkins, and I like go to dry my hands, whatever, and she's like, "Oh, your hair is so big. I love it." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And she like kind of takes a step closer, and I just feel like it's coming. It's fucking coming.
You should have
I know. And she like just
swatted her.
she went on in. She fucking pet me.
She pet you, friend,
She pet me.
like a damn animal.
I feel like I don't
Did you tell her
understand.
something?
I didn't, honestly.
You just looked at her? Did you give her a weird
I
look?
usually tell people.
Like-
I usually tell people, if you ask me, I will say no. But when you just go into, I
Shut
don't
down.
fuck. I just
Meltdown.
I
Oh, it's
knew
happening.
it was coming, and I just like took it. Like I just received it,
Oh, no.
and I did not tip her after that.
She said, this is coming out of your tip.
It was awful.
Because now you got to pay me for touching my damn hair. What's wrong with you?
I just feel like, why don't pet people? I don't touch any stranger's hair.
It's like if you, yeah, and I feel like the only person you ask is somebody you know.
It's weird.
Hey,
I don't know what the phenomena of
the touch.
Black women's hair. It's genuinely a thing. Like, how does it feel? Like, do you think it's gonna? And a lot of people
It's
respond.
so
It's
soft.
soft, and it's like, do you think it's gonna be fucking hard
like
and
a
crunchy?
Brillo pad? Okay.
It's interesting.
Only time I've ever touched somebody without their consent.
Was it a guy?
It was a girl.
Oh,
And she had these really fuzzy pants on. And we were on the bus.
I love that you're comparing my hair to some fuzzy.
Because I can relate to like being like, I gotta touch it. I gotta touch it. And she's sitting next to me on the bus.
Psychopath.
I
You
know.
can't help yourself. You're like,
As I was getting up from the bus, I was just like, I just gotta. Okay.
and you did
I
it.
did. I was also a child. I was on the bus.
Yeah, I think when you're as like childlike, it's like childlike.
It is. It's like, I just want to see it. I
just
touch
have
it.
to-
Oh,
I have
shiny.
to.
Oh,
I gotta do it. Don't
what the
do
hell?
it.
Don't do it.
it.
Don't do it.
Don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair. Please don't touch my hair. Just don't touch it. It makes me uncomfortable. It's too much.
It's cringy.
I literally am very uncomfortable by people touching my hair.
My cousin used to
bit.
tell me, if you're not my man and you're not giving me the business, then don't touch my hair. And I was like, valid. Very
I feel
valid.
like, the only time, and if I have a weave in, like, you better not fucking touch my hair. But
Don't do
yeah,
that.
my man, like, I'm into that.
I like a good head rub from my significant only. Oh, and my mama.
Fair.
I could be 50 years old. If that lady wants to rub my head,
You gonna let her?
I'm all in
Come
it.
on and pet me. Yeah, it's just it was really weird and uncomfortable. And I just I knew it was coming. I
hope you
saw
made a
it.
face enough where she knows. Like,
I just
oh,
like
stiff.
and I just like
Robotic.
went and got my purse and like, okay, thank you.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye now. Now I feel violated. Thank you so much.
That's what it felt like. You just read my fucking diary or something. Like you just touched me. Might as well grab me by the pussy.
Not grab her by the pussy.
I think it's the funniest fucking saying ever. Just like, grab her by the pussy. Fucking Donald Trump. Fuck him.
Man. Well,
Anyways.
speaking of pussies.
You like the way I set that up?
Yeah.
Alley-oop. I threw
felt-
the alley-oop. Going to catch it.
That alley-oops you don't even catch. That's great. We're good.
Do you not? Is an alley-oop against the backboard?
Yeah.
You have to catch it and like put it back in. No? Oh my God, see, stop. I'm a fucking, I know sports.
So I don't even know how we came up with this topic. I mean, this discussion earlier.
I think we should sip to it though.
Okay. So here goes our cocktail. Here we go.
Welcome to the cocktail.
I'm embarrassed, you guys. I'm so
Cocktails,
embarrassed, but
the
I'm gonna
cocktails.
talk about it. So we came up with this discussion earlier. We were just having a conversation about hair or no hair down there. And respectfully, you know, a little hair, sure. We've grown, right?
Sure.
I'm
I'm not 12 anymore.
depending on what I'm doing, I might go ahead and get rid of all the hair. And I remember somebody once telling me, like, no, I think like a little hair, it's like very sexy, it's very womanly. And basically like completely bald, they feel like a
It's,
pedophile
like,
or
too
something.
much.
Yeah,
It's-
they're like,
yeah.
it's too childlike. I need to know you're a grown
You're like
woman.
nude.
But there's also a line of crossing with the hair. Like if you got a full bush, full afro, braidable
No, absolutely.
hair going on down there.
Right.
So my cocktail this week. Embarrassing, bro. I went to hang out with somebody on like strictly platonic, chilling. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have a drink or two and slide somewhere else to see somebody I was actually interested in. Like it was truly like, oh, let me go have a drink with a friend, and then a little later I might have a little rendezvous.
Right.
That was my thought.
Magical adventure.
But I ended up getting extra litty at the friend's house. One thing leads to another. Next thing you know, my pants are off. And
Not the pants off.
pants off. And I just didn't have any sex for like a long time. Almost a year. Yeah, almost a year. So
You know it's dramatic when it's. God damn.
okay, so she hadn't have any action. So I was like, yeah, that's not happening.
Sure.
So I hadn't waxed, shaved, trimmed, nothing, like full bush.
Okay.
And this person went ahead and still went down there, and I'm just like, oh.
Were you thinking about it the entire time?
Yes, I was
Okay.
just like, this is wild. I ain't never gave nobody no wild,
The wildebeest.
not the wildebeest.
Oh,
She was a
God.
wildebeest down there. But needless to say,
Was he into it?
he didn't stop.
He
So,
was very much so into it. Okay.
but I was just embarrassed, and the whole time I'm like,
I think that I like be a woman. It's
It was too much.
natural. Yeah.
listen,
In
I like
moderation.
eating the coochie, okay?
Oh.
But if I went down on a girl and I would be like, this is a bit much for me. This is a bit much for me.
He's like challenge accepted.
Maybe he was like, oh,
He's
she's
like challenge accepted.
she real earthy. She one of them earthy girls.
real natural.
Okay.
Teach me a thing or two.
Okay, we're a little Erica Badu.
Right.
I'm pissed.
Right.
Woo! But honestly, any guys listening, I need to know. We need to know. Do you prefer bald, a little landing strip? What y'all think? Because I need to know.
Yeah, I think it's just honestly.
I don't think he was bothered any, but
I think it depends
was
on the
bothered.
woman. You know what I mean? I feel like older women, like, that was very much so the norm, you know?
Or like porn in the
Having a
70s,
nice-
the bush.
the
That's the
bush.
thing.
So, I don't know.
But still a little tape it on the
No,
side.
yeah, I feel like I don't want, that's such an intimate thing.
Like, if you're mine, whatever.
Yeah.
I definitely have had a girlfriend,
totally. Sure.
like, girl, she growing it out, whatever. I don't care. That's me.
Right.
But first timesies. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
pretty
wasn't ready.
embarrassing.
I don't think he was ready either. And needless to say, that's never happening again.
Sometimes you gotta have the little bush. I don't know. Some guys aren't into. They don't mind it. I know a lot of guys, like older guys. You know,
It's
I'd
an
say
older guy
30,
thing.
30s,
35 plus.
32 up.
37
30
and a half up.
Stop it! No, I feel like 33 up. I feel like they don't give a fuck. Niggas is like,
I'm gonna go ask my
is that peach
my
and
older male
plum?
friends.
Like they don't give a fuck. They still fucking.
Oh, of course. That's another topic. Cause
But you mean like just as like, are you into it? Do you like it?
right,
What
if
are
you
your
like it or
preference?
yeah, what's the preference? I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
a little prickly. If you're eating.
I don't like too prickly, but I don't like. I feel like completely bald sometimes creeps me out a little bit. Of like
Like a guy who manscapes.
oh yeah, I don't like skin on skin. I think it's kind of weird.
Hmm.
I don't know why I don't like it like bald. I don't know. I don't like it. I just feel like I'm fucking.
I feel like I'm learning so much about you right now.
I don't. I don't want like a bush, but I think like a nice little trim that's low. That's like okay.
Low fade. What's even happening now? I'm getting so many visuals.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye. I'm done with this conversation.
So wild.
Anyways,
Ah.
sis, you ain't woke. You ain't woke, sis.
Mm-mm.
Wake up. You know what's so funny? I feel like the term woke is such a new thing.
It's just thrown around
It's
everywhere.
just it's like a trendy word right now. Oh, you're woke. Oh, you're like, you know what I mean? Like
I feel like it has been for a few years, but now it's like trickled down into some culture vulture area
it's weird.
where
weird.
now others, I will say, like people who are not black
People of
are
color.
like, I'm woke,
Just like not oppressed.
not oppressed. Like
Privileged.
but I'm woke.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's like you're not.
but you're not.
You're not.
But are you though? Because you know, I got a couple people in my corner who I can say they're woke.
Yeah.
They know what's going on. But
Yeah.
again, a couple.
Yeah, I remember having this conversation recently about like the N-word. The N-word. Don't say the N-word.
Don't say the N-word.
Um,
Especially if you're not black.
well, yeah, a friend that wasn't black and just like confronting her about it. I had never said anything.
She said it in front of you?
Yeah, she said in front of me and my black friends. And like she had said it, I had okayed it for so long that when I finally did, like, yo, it's not cool. It's just like, and also just getting to a place of like comfortability to say like this isn't cool, took a while for me. So when I confronted it, at first it was like, what? Like defense. Like, no, what? Like, no, but I'm cool. Like, but I'm, you know, and it's like, yeah, but no. It's just not cool.
It's just not.
It's just not cool.
Yeah, I checked that right at the door. I remember a girl I worked with said something. Yeah, my nigga said something. I turned around so fast, we did not even know each other like that. And I was like, yeah, what you're not going to do is say that around me. And she's like, what? Huh? I was like, yeah, what you're not going to do is say the N-word. And especially not around me. Thank you. And she was just like, okay. You're right. Thank you so much for telling me. Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
If you want to be a part of the culture and support black people, you want to be an ally.
Right.
Love that. But I don't even try and say the N-word very often. You know,
say it all the time.
I'm really trying to like completely remove it from my vocabulary. So I really try not to use it. But especially no
No okie dokes over
no
here.
okie dokes for people who are not black.
Yeah.
And an ally, for those of you who don't know, someone who is not a member of an unrepresented group of people and who takes action to support that group. So if you're white and you feel like you're an ally, I hope you're taking the action. I think a lot of people say, like, I'm woke. I have black friends.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing to help those black friends get along?
Yeah, and not even necessarily helping those black folks get along, but also checking the, like, what are you doing in your own community, your white friends?
Checking the other white people around you.
Because I think it's not enough to just be compliant and like, oh, well, I stand with you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not dismantling these systems of oppression with me, alongside me, then, like, you're not really an ally.
Yeah, are you checking your friends? Are you checking your mama?
Yeah.
And I love to see it. I love to see people letting their family know.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all had it all messed up.
Yeah.
This is not okay.
Yeah. I think that it's definitely something, I will say, not even to, like, piggyback off the wokeness, like, pun at all, but I think it's just, like, people are certainly more conscious of things now. I will say, like, everyone. There's a level of consciousness that is present and prevalent now that wasn't here 10 years ago, 5 years ago,
Absolutely.
2 years ago.
Everyone's very complacent in the
this
structure
pandemic.
of things.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's interesting. I feel like we saw it a bunch with, like, the George Floyd.
Just so
and
much police brutality over.
And,
it's like, this is not a coincidence.
But I think that we saw it a bunch with, like, corporate. That's one thing that kind of pissed me off was, like, Nike and Pepsi and all these different big multi-million, like, musicians and athletes and these agencies that were coming out like, we're an ally, we stand with you, and I'm going to post this black square in solidarity. And it's like, I need you to, like, that's not doing shit for me. I need you to really show up. Or, like, the example of Juneteenth, of, it, you know, Biden today signed a...
Which, woo-woo, it's a national holiday. That's
And listen,
wonderful. So we
strides,
want to get paid.
strides, sure.
And we want to be off.
I think it's just like, so you can make it a law, you can recognize it in that sense, but you won't make it mandatory for schools to teach it. It's just, we have a long way to go.
Yeah, it's like dangling the carrot, dropping us little crumbs.
Absolutely.
Without making genuine change.
Yeah, I feel like the first step is just acknowledging, you know what I mean? Like, that you have a white privilege, you know? Like, you genuinely... I was talking to someone about getting pulled over, and it was just like, oh, like, what, you get pulled over for having tinted windows in the front? This white person, I'm just like, yeah, that's definitely it's a thing, if you didn't know. And it's just this level of like, oblivious and, like, just, like, I don't know, you don't even, like, it's like you don't even acknowledge it, you don't even see it because it's not your reality.
But also, continuing to choose not to see what's happening, that's a choice. At this point, that's a choice.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're not in the community like that.
You're not blind.
You're not blind.
But it's also, yeah. Yeah.
And to think, like, everyone has the same opportunities and we just work just as hard.
I don't see color.
I don't see color. Choosing to not see color is denying the fact that there's clearly a pattern.
Right.
You know? So.
Yeah.
I mean, at what point are you like, yeah, this is kind of messed up. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Educate yourself.
Be on the front line. Do the work. Lobby. Find out where you can support financially. You know what I mean? Of, like,
but
causes.
Educate yourself.
Just, exactly. Spread the word. Each one teach one. And, like, if you genuinely really want to do the work, don't ask me how the fuck I can help you.
Because
so
people don't
tired of
realize
fucking white people. Like, not even, I don't want to, like, bash white people right now, but, like, I'm not helping you fix this problem.
I can't give you a book list and here, read these books and now you're woke.
It's gonna just, like, solve the
now
problem.
You're not. Yeah. But also do the work. Go find the books. Go do the research. Like, from mass incarceration to the crack epidemic. Yeah. People think just slavery. Yeah, sure, that's where it all started. But then systematically after slavery, you know, our entire structure has been to keep Black
Absolutely.
and brown people held down.
Yeah.
And if you can't see that, you're blind. You're completely especially the way our prison systems work and how many private prisons there are and how much profit goes into that. Like, no.
I mean, even just knowledge, the knowledge part of it. I feel like as a Black person, even Juneteenth, I don't feel like I really knew
I had a friend who said
about
a few days ago,
Juneteenth.
like, I don't know what Juneteenth is.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I didn't know. I had no idea until maybe like the past couple years or like 3 years. There's so many things about Black people, like the Tulsa race riots.
Oh, yeah.
Tulsa race. I don't want to say riots because it wasn't a fucking riot. It was a massacre. Like million, like not even millions, but like hundreds
Massacre
and hundreds of Black
like,
people.
all of, yeah.
Like blocks. It was like 17 blocks destroyed.
All of Black
and their
Wall
businesses.
Street. Yeah.
And it's just to be damn near 30 and have no idea about this until I watch some HBO show. It's just like, what the fuck?
It's so wild.
It's so ingrained in our world, in our history. You know what I mean? Like this shit has been kept a secret for a reason.
It definitely a quote from, what is his name? I'm like drawing a blank right now. Oh, okay. From James Baldwin. He says, to be African American is to be African without any memory and American without any privilege.
Right.
So it's like we don't know our African roots,
no
where
idea.
our people came from,
It's
but we're
sick.
also not, American enough.
Yeah, to have the white picket fence and the housing and the opportunities and the things that are presented to other people.
Absolutely. And I think at some point things got a little stagnant where, some Black people were a little comfortable, like, okay,
Middle class.
Yeah, we're middle
You're a little middle
class.
class.
I was able to buy a home and
Right.
this or that, so I'm not going to push for, things to be truly fair.
Right.
It makes sense. But now it's like everyone's getting the wool pulled from their eyes.
Yeah.
They see what's going on. And it's so sad and disheartening to see how many, like, white people still don't get it. And are still
I think it's exactly
entitled.
what you said. It's the choosing. Like you choose to be
You're choosing to be blind.
oblivious. And I think it's that whole thing of like you want our rhythm because let's be very much so frank. Black people move the culture.
All of
We
it.
start everything. We have started everything. We were the first people on this fucking earth. Like we are culture. We are American. You know what I mean?
We are the whole everything.
And
Truthfully.
I feel like it goes to that thing of like, people that are not of color. It's like you want the rhythm, but you don't want the blues. Like you want to be a part of the culture, but you don't want to be a part of it. And it's like the Kim Kardashians and the culture vultures and like
yeah, you want our style, you want our hair.
Yeah.
Okay, and I remember when the long nails thing. Oh, that's so ghetto.
It's ghetto.
But now slap a
Kardashians do it,
Kardashian
and
on
it's
a long
like,
nail
this
or
is
the
so
braids.
cool.
I was pissed when they started calling
Individuals.
cornrows boxer braids. No, baby.
It's a cornrow.
It's been cornrows.
And it's been that.
And Black girls been cornrowing since cornrowing, okay?
Right.
And because
But it's that thing of like, oh, okay, well, this is cool now. This is okay. This is accepted. And I think it's like knowing that, like it's accepted for you and it's not accepted for other people. And if you,
but what we've been doing, you know, how we've been living. The fact that a law has to be made about a person's natural hair state, like if that doesn't scream volumes to you, you just wake up with your straight hair, your slightly wavy hair, and you're like, oh, I'm going to just throw it in a bun and I'm going to go. Let me pop to work with my hair crazy. And they're like, I need you to make your hair calm down.
Yeah.
Calm your hair down.
Yeah.
It's not okay. So I think I just need if you want to be a sis, you want to be a queen, you want to call yourself an ally.
Is that not really wait times T? Times. I remember having a old coworker, this white chick that used to call me sis. She was Jewish. Yeah, sis. And I'm just like, I just fucking cringe.
That was her way of trying to tell you, like, I'm down for you. But are you down for me, though?
Right.
Are you down for me? I had a lady the other day, I left yoga, and I guess she was an instructor there. She's fairly new, but she was, like, behind me in the class, taking class also. And she was like, girl, I saw you in class today. And I was like, yes, queen. And I just, like, was
It's
like,
awkward. It's the
"Ah."
same thing of like the fucking hair thing. It's weird.
Yeah, it just was very cringy.
It's like you're really like trying to like identify with me. You know what I mean?
From a cultural standpoint.
You're overtly.
And I don't know you like that.
Trying to fit in with me, and like you wouldn't talk this way to the white girl next to me. You would not walk up to her, oh, queen. I think that's the shit.
Exactly.
Even watching the Kardashians, there's things that sometimes I feel like Courtney will say, and it's like, oh, just like talking. It's like the way that you talk. Like, you don't talk that way. Why are you talking like, ooh, that's cute, girl? And it's just like, ew, it's just gross. It makes me literally cringe uneasy. Because it's just, it's not a natural thing for you. So you're just, ugh.
And then quick to turn the switch off. If you feel offended or triggered or bothered by something. Yeah. And, they want to be so bothered by a Karen phrase, but we've been Shaniquas and Bonquiquis for forever.
Decades on decades
the second we got a name for you, it's like.
And Keisha and this and it's ghetto, it's this, it's yeah.
And the best phrase I've ever heard it explained as is white woman tears. Have you read the book Eloquent Rage? No. It's really good. Really, really good. Some of the parts I do feel like she's just like complaining, and I'm like, where's the solution? But she truly breaks down the oppression of Black women in every single facet of life, like from the workplace to the friends we have when we're growing up, especially if you grew up in like a suburban area with mostly white friends.
It's really ugly.
She broke it
what
like
we've been conditioned to.
Breaks everything
down.
Down.
We literally are traumatized as fuck.
Oh yeah.
We are traumatized. I mean, it goes back to like mammies breastfeeding the fucking white women's infants and caring for their children. Yeah. Like it goes back so far. And you think about the times that you had far. Like you think about the times as a kid of having white friends and like not wanting to ruffle feathers or not wanting to offend or like, oh no,
Oh yeah.
It's the white you're playing into the white fragility of like, I don't want you to be upset, so I'll make myself a little bit more smaller and discomforted for your sake.
Yeah, and now couldn't pay me.
Right.
It's even like white men treat me differently in public. It's so weird, and it's something I've noticed when it comes to holding doors, passing by somebody.
Absolutely.
They will not budge, not step aside, excuse me, nothing. Like, I will literally have to, like, run into you. And it's gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Go around.
I'm going to bump you.
Me and my cousin, when she was pregnant, we were like, let's just see. Every time we were going out to do things for her baby shower, let's just see if anyone would give a damn to hold the door. Nope. But Becky over there, they're holding the door for her. And it's like, why
do you feel like it's like less of a person?
Yeah, why don't you guys see this?
Just acknowledgement. There have been so many times that invisible. Invisible, like.
And it's crazy, even like.
Am I here? Where am I? Because clearly I'm on the Truman Show and you can't see me right now.
I feel like I've befriended so many white women.
Yeah.
Without the barriers. Like, I'm going to still be me. I still get where you're coming from and who you are.
Of course.
Now I need that reciprocation. I need that reciprocation. Like my girl, Nancy, shout out to Nancy, okay? That's a sassy little chick from Ohio, but like, she gets it. She gets it. And she's like, no, y'all are on some bullshit.
You can totally see the genuine allies, right? The genuine champions, because it's like, it's you understand it. You see it. It's not hard to see. Your eyes are just open. You're just looking.
Yeah, and it's like I would have never gathered that when we first started working together, but the more I got to know her and like the things that she was expressing, like, no, Miss Ma'am, sit down. And I was like, okay, sis.
Yeah.
This is a sis right here, okay? Right. She come to the cookout.
Right.
And she's not going to put no raisins in the potato salad.
Not the raisins. Yeah, I think it's amazing. I definitely have had a couple, like a few white women with work of just like, okay, you actually taught me something or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm not saying all of this to say that like white devil is a thing.
yeah, that's
like,
extreme.
but I think it's just a matter of like, if you really want to be woke, if you really want our culture, if you really want, I'm not going to say like you want to date a black man, because I think that's a whole,
don't get me started on those.
it's a whole nother topic of just like this fetishizing thing.
Just because you got a black man in you doesn't make you black.
At all. At all.
Don't play that. That is a whole nother discussion. Me and my sister have had this discussion a few times about mixed kids who are like half black, half white, and how if they have a white mom,
Yeah, then you're white.
they usually be a little off.
Yeah.
And that white mom is usually on some
White shit.
white shit.
Yeah.
But I even know some mixed kids whose mom has said some racist shit to them themselves.
Yeah.
Like, these are your own babies. You gonna call your baby a porch monkey or some
It's
wild
no,
mess?
it's definitely a you have like identity issues as fuck when you're mixed. I've heard several stories.
I mean, for sure.
And I think too, I like anyone that has a mixed child, I guess. I remember meeting one of my friends' brothers, like wife, and she's Hispanic, and we were talking about something, and he was just like, we're talking about like other races saying nigga, oddly enough. And he was like, yeah, oh, so-and-so, like, she says it more than me. And I'm just like...
Why do you let her?
And she has a black baby by you. It's just,
why are you okay
it's
with
sick
that?
to me. It's really weird to me.
My friend...
It's like a very irresponsible thing. And I feel like as black men, if that's your life, that's your choice, that's whatever, that's what you want to do, that's when you... Love who you want to be. Love who you want to love. Love who you want to love. Be with who you want to be with. But absolutely check that shit.
Check that shit at the door.
It's kind of weird.
It's super weird.
I feel like,
I had a friend who let his, like,
responsibility.
he hung out with, like, this group of white boys, and they all said nigga. And I would be like, hey, why do you let your friend say that to you? Like, or at all? What's wrong with you? And he's like, man, da 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 da. And I think now, over time, he's been like, yeah, that's not cool. But I remember a time where I was like, oh,
it's
I
really
could
uncomfortable.
throw up right now.
I remember being with a friend's. I just remember riding in the car with this guy and his girlfriend and like friends, and he's Hispanic and she's Hispanic, and he's like rapping, nigga this, nigga, 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 nigga. And I'm just like, and his girlfriend kept like, like she could feel my discomfort from the back seat. And it's really weird. I don't like it.
I just need...
Do better.
If you want to take from the culture, you want to taste with us, you want to eat with us, you want to be at the cookout, you want to do the box braids.
Know the history. Know where shit comes
educate
from.
yourself.
Yeah.
And realize that it's not just a bunch of complaining or we're just down bad and don't want to do better. It's like, no, systematically, this world has catered to y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you ain't woke, sis.
You ain't woke.
You ain't as woke as you think you are.
Yeah, these systems of oppressions are programmed. Like, they're programming white supremacy. They're,
Why are there lynchings happening in 2021? Okay?
Yeah.
If that's not enough for you, that is not a coincidence. I can't think of a black man I know who would just go hang himself from a tree.
Right.
I can't think of one.
Right.
Like, he might take himself out another way, but a full-on noose hanging from a tree, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's out. And I think that's why I feel so passionate about this, between mass incarceration and the brutality.
It's all connected.
You know, if a white mass shooter goes and shoots up a whole school, they're going to give him some water and carry him on to...
Take his ass to Burger King.
And get him straight in the jail still. But, you know, let it be a black or brown person, they're shot down immediately for having a candy bar.
Didn't even
actually shoot up a school.
There's nothing.
Just had a candy bar. Or misplaced, you know, a fake 20. Or a hoodie on. You know? Oh, I'm about to cry. Hold on. I wasn't ready. Okay.
No, it's awful.
Because it's awful. And if you choose to be blind, you're choosing to be blind.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah. Silence is
So woo Juneteenth, but also police reform.
Yeah.
Defund the police.
Defund
the police.
We need everything wiped out. We need a new system.
No justice, no peace, no racist police. Okay, because all of this is retarded. Also, furthermore, we have had this Constitution for what? About 107 million years. Right. I feel like
Proclamation.
I feel like the forefathers are looking down like, damn, y'all have not updated this. Y'all didn't think to go back and change and
like literally
redo. Like
hundreds.
We truly need a full redo of the whole thing. And I know this is extensive and it'll require a lot of voting and who's to say what, but
we got to do it.
It needs to be done.
Yeah, it's
needs to happen. Because ain't no way some old white men from 100 years ago
are still writing the truths of today.
It's a whole new world.
Make it make sense.
But sis, to all the sisses out there, please educate yourself.
Stay woke.
Like really, really stay woke.
Stay woke.
Oh, I like that song.
We don't play when we get in the core. Let's set some intentions.
Let's set our intentions for the week before I get riled up because I'm feeling a little riled now.
Feeling triggered.
Oh shit. I also had read recently the biography of Malcolm X.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. It's my second time reading it and it's giving me a little bit of a hard time with folks.
It's honestly, that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a whole nother topic.
It's a different time in life, for sure.
Especially, you want to talk about allies. Let's black people be some allies to some fucking black people. That'd be cool.
Ooh, that got deep. Okay. What is your intentions this week? What are the intentions?
My intention is to be a little bit more conscious of where I place my energy and the things that I allow into my universe. I think this week, girl, emotions have driven the car. I have been extremely emotion driven this week, and it's just
feels
it's not
take
realistic.
the
wheel. feels take the wheel. And it's not a good place to be. It's not a good place to be. I don't like it. I don't know. I wasn't into it. I haven't been into it this week.
Okay. So just be conscious of that energy.
Yeah.
Rechanneling, redirecting. You are the master of your emotions.
You are the master of your emotions. There was a day when I felt so anxious, 9 o'clock at night, maybe 7, up until probably 7 or 11 o'clock. Not even 7 or 11. The next day. And I was just like, this isn't okay that I am dwelling into this feeling for this long, that it's taken this much of my time and space and thoughts, and it has no space here. There's no inventory here, baby. We gotta go. You gotta go. I'm not doing it.
What doesn't serve you? I like that. My intention this week is I want to set the intention of having patience with myself, those around me, and the things I cannot control. I'm usually pretty chill on the exterior. Mm-hmm. I'll be chilling, yeah, I'm not bothered, whatever. But inside, I'm let's go, let's get her done. I got to do this with myself. I'm telling myself, 25-8, pop up, let's get it done. With people around me, I'm just oh gosh, you're an idiot.
Do you feel like you're not fair. You have an issue with being present, in the moment of just okay, take my time, allow patience.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. My mom always tells me that. To sit in my whatever a little bit more.
Just chill.
And I wonder why she tells me that, because I think I get all this from her. She literally pops up, starts her day, and she's on 10. But and also to have patience with the things I cannot control. There's nothing but time and patience, and I think it kind of ties into our affirmations and what we try to reiterate all the time. The universe supports us. Everything is in divine timing. What's for you is for you.
Yeah.
Slow down, relax. Eye on the prize. eye on the prize.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, we are emotional driven this week. Let's just cry.
I think it's just it's been a fucking bitch.
It's been a week. Oh no, Jay, your tears are making my tears.
Okay.
Tear, and now we're teary-eyed.
It's just been a bitch, but it's okay. We're gonna be out of it.
It's very vulnerable.
Feelings
like
are not facts, and they will change if you let them.
They're like waves.
Feelings are not facts, and they will change if you let them.
Love that. Wow.
Well,
sheesh.
this week
We came in with a little intensity. Come on, retrograde. This is actually the perfect timing.
Yeah, it was. Divine timing, baby.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
Yes.
Please tell us how you feel, what you're thinking.
You like, what you don't like.
If you stand with us, you know. I definitely want to know all your guys' thoughts and feels about the show. And rate and review if you're listening from a streaming service, Apple Podcast, Spotify, whatever.
Wherever you at. Thank you.
Help us, help ourselves, help y'all so we can keep this content coming to you.
Yeah.
We love it here.
We love it here. Thank you guys so much again for watching and tuning in and coming back again and again. If you have been rocking with us in a loyal, kind of down-ass bitch.
They've been down. We appreciate y'all.
We rock with you.
It's been another episode.
Rocking with you back.
All
Thank
right.
you guys. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.